Adrien, the problem. Broner stepped into the ring from the blue corner, confidently dressed in eye-catching pink trunks trimmed in white and black. He looked calm, focused, and fully prepared, weighing in at 134.5 pounds. The atmosphere was electric as fans roared in anticipation. Broner entered the bout with an unblemished professional record, 24 wins, 0 losses, with 20 of those victories coming by way of knockout. Known for his speed, precision, and bravado, Broner carried himself like a champion even before the first punch was thrown. Across from him stood the reigning WBC lightweight world champion, Antonio DeMarco, who made his entrance from the red corner, wearing black and gold, also weighing in at 134.5 pounds. Hailing from Tijuana, Mexico, DeMarco was an experienced, battle-tested fighter with a record of 31 wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw. He had fought and survived in tough bouts before, earning a reputation for heart, grit, and relentless determination. But tonight, he faced a rising star with something to prove. From the opening bell, it became clear that Broner was on another level. DeMarco, usually the aggressor in his fights, attempted to apply early pressure, stepping forward behind his southpaw jab. However, Broner's defense was sharp and disciplined. He stood calm in the center of the ring, using subtle head movement, shoulder rolls, and quick footwork to neutralize DeMarco's offense. In the very first round, Broner found a home for his left hook, landing it clean and marking up DeMarco's face. A red spot formed quickly on the champion's cheek as Broner continued to land crisp shots. DeMarco stumbled slightly, not from a punch, but possibly from his own footwork, and it was already evident that Broner's precision and timing were going to be a problem all night. As the rounds went on, Broner's dominance became increasingly clear. He mixed his punches brilliantly, throwing sharp jabs, punishing hooks, and sneaky uppercuts that split DeMarco's guard. Broner's ability to fight off the ropes or control the center of the ring gave him the upper hand in every exchange. DeMarco, for all his heart, made a fatal mistake. He kept his head still and failed to adjust. Time and again, Broner capitalized on that, landing flush shots that gradually wore the champion down. Each time DeMarco tried to rally with combinations, Broner answered with sharper, cleaner punches. The body attack was particularly brutal. Broner dug into the ribs with left hooks and right hands, clearly slowing DeMarco's footwork and taking away his punching rhythm. By round 4, the crowd in Atlantic City was fully engaged. Every time Broner landed a flurry, fans erupted. The pace was fast, but Broner looked completely comfortable, calculated, composed, and confident. He controlled the tempo, measured the distance perfectly, and slipped DeMarco's punches with the ease of a veteran. The commentary team pointed out his use of the shoulder roll, and how he leaned back just far enough to make his opponent miss. Meanwhile, DeMarco's face was showing the signs of damage, redness, swelling, and a look of frustration. He wasn't giving up, but he was absorbing more than he was landing. In the corner, DeMarco's trainer urged him to move his head and vary his approach, but the champion continued to press forward in straight lines, offering little in terms of angles or head movement. Broner took advantage of every opening. In round 6, Broner unleashed a brutal combination of uppercuts and body shots that pushed DeMarco to the ropes. The champion responded with a few clean left hands of his own, but they lacked the power to turn the tide. The difference in hand speed was becoming more obvious with each exchange. Broner's shots were sharp, compact, and effective, while DeMarco's punches were slower, more predictable, and easier to defend. As the fight entered the later rounds, Broner only grew stronger. He began to press forward, walking DeMarco down and putting together 3- and 4-punch combinations. The volume wasn't overwhelming, but the accuracy and impact were undeniable. In round 8, DeMarco's corner began to express concern. They could see their fighter absorbing far too much punishment without any real sign of turning the fight around. Broner was now fully in control, landing at will, and barely getting touched in return. Despite the champion's warrior spirit, the fight had become dangerously one-sided. Then came round 9, the beginning of the end. Broner came out with the same calm demeanor, but this time there was more urgency in his punches. He stepped inside, worked the body, then went upstairs with clean uppercuts and overhand rights. DeMarco's defense crumbled under the pressure. He wasn't just getting hit, he was getting broken down. Every punch seemed to sap a little more energy, a little more resistance. Finally, after yet another vicious combination on the inside, the referee stepped in and stopped the bout. DeMarco, still standing but visibly dazed, had no protest. It was the right call. The champion had given everything he had, but Broner had simply overwhelmed him with skill, speed, and strategy. The crowd erupted in applause, and as the official decision was announced, Adrien, the problem, Broner raised his arms in triumph. By ninth-round technical knockout, he had just delivered a near-perfect performance against a respected world champion. He didn't just win, he dominated every aspect of the fight. From defense and ring generalship to sharp combinations and surgical bodywork, Broner had arrived at the elite level. With this victory, he became the new WBC lightweight world champion, adding a second world title to his name